welcome to Bangkok, Thailand. I'm Amber.
And I'm Nikki.
And we're here today to talk to you about one of the most amazing men that I know, one of the biggest mentors in my career, James Mack. We're here, right here in his studio in the heart of Bangkok. And here he is.
Hi everybody, I'm James Mack. Welcome to Bangkok, Thailand.
James, we are so excited to be here with you, and we just really want to know, how do you get your inspiration every day?
Well, for me, I'm kind of away from friends, and it can be kind of difficult, but, I've got the internet. Days off, I love to venture outside. I'm always, usually the mall, street walking. I love looking at people. Thai fashion is for me. I think it's, as what I showed you guys yesterday,
It is incredible.
it's really great. But, one of the problems of it, hair falls short. Everything else looks really great. You've got textures and everything, but it always seems to be hair.
So if this is an issue, if hair's falling short, what would you like to tell your client, or any client, for that matter, what would you like them to know when they're coming into the salon to get their hair done?
Well, our slogan here at James Mack is, it's your hair is our time together. And what that means is we like to really try to get the client to participate within what they want. It's yes, I am the professional, but the reality is I also want to hear what they want, what they have to say. Bring in pictures, bring something. If they've got a personal photograph that they had something a year ago that they really love, bring that in. I want to see it. Communication, especially if they're going from long to short. I actually kind of want to see that they had it short once before. Because you always get that client, you want to make sure that, honey, you can go that way.
They're going to be good. Awesome. Well, we are just really interested in how do you communicate with your clients that have the best experience when they're with you? How do you take control of that situation and really just let them know that you got this, you're in control, and you're giving them the best that you have?
Well, you always want to insert some sort of confidence. You do want to know that you're confident in what you're doing. So for me, training, I think education to me is the most important thing. I'm a Sassinaholic, I'll admit it. So the reality is that, I want people to know that, and I want them to know through the way I communicate with them, and how I listen to them. I think listening to your client explain to you what they want. And that means from head to toe, the moment they walk in the door, there is a body experience here.
Right.
When a client walks in the door, you should be able to sum them up. What kind of person are they? All this comes into mind. From the moment the person comes in to the moment they sit down, I'm looking at them. I'm seeing how they're reacting.
Right. So stylists, you really need to look at your client. Look at them when they walk in the door. And also, I think it's really important. Tell me what you think. There are some ground rules. You want to take this experience and make it life-changing. So put your cell phones away. Put your purse down.
Yes.
Uncross your legs. Put your hands down.
Leave the laptop
let
at home.
this experience really happen. Let it happen. Communicate with your stylist. Let the experience happen.
Yes, I think the salon experience is the most important thing. I mean, we came from that. We came from an era, that it was about the experience. Of course, the era that we came from, cell phones weren't really around just yet, so that was the blessing. Yeah. So, but I mean, let's face it, we do live in a world of being in touch. I mean, we have to stay connected. But the problem is that it interferes with what we're trying to do.
Right. This is serious. This is
serious.
your hair. This is your hair. Are you going to walk around with a beat-up Chloe bag? No, you're going to walk around with a beautiful bag if you decide to spend that kind of money. And I think it's really important to see value in yourself and in your hair. And if you're going to do that, then take good care of it.
Well, it's like it's like I've told you guys before. This is a very transient area. We get a lot of business people coming and going. People stay for maybe 6 months to 3 years. And their biggest question is, how do I find a stylist? And my opinion is really look around, ask around, and if you see somebody with really nice hair, find out, give them a compliment. Hey, that looks great. Where are you going?
Right.
If you're sitting down in someone's chair and you're in the middle of a consultation, honey, if you don't feel like you're getting the best of what you're doing, run, because it's going to be the biggest nightmare.
So
just
feel
go.
it out. Know what's right.
Find them. They're
They're there. Don't fall into the hopeless prey of the 5 most annoying hairdressers in Los Angeles. Okay. So
we gotta go.
We gotta go. If you have any questions for us, email us at Amber and Nikki, or excuse me, I fucked that up, NikkiandAmber@gmail.com.
Or follow us on Instagram. I'm Nikki Pittman.
And I'm Amber Scissors.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.